Have you ever looked into a dog's eyes and wondered what they're thinking? What stories they hold? Today, I want to share a story with you, not just about any dog, but about a soul named Buster, and his journey through life from a tiny, shivering puppy to a wise old friend. Our story begins on a chilly autumn morning. Buster was just a small bundle of fur, one of several, huddled together for warmth. He was the smallest of the litter, with one floppy ear and eyes as dark as mint. His first memories weren't of a warm bed, but of the cold, damp ground of an alleyway. His world was small, defined by hunger and the comforting presence of his mother. But that world was about to change. One day, a pair of gentle hands scooped him up. He was terrified, shaking uncontrollably. This was his first encounter with a human. The hands belonged to a kind woman from a local animal shelter. For Buster, this was the beginning of a new chapter. The shelter was a loud, overwhelming place filled with barks and unfamiliar smells. He was placed in a clean kennel with a soft blanket and a full bowl of food. It was the first time he'd ever felt truly safe and warm. Days turned into weeks. Buster watched as other dogs came and went, their barks of excitement echoing as they left with new families. He was a quiet, shy puppy, often overlooked. He'd press his little nose against the bars, his tail giving a hopeful wag whenever someone walked by, only to see it droop when they passed him for a more boisterous pup. He started to believe this little kennel was his forever home, but then everything changed. A family walked in. A dad, a mom, and a young boy named Leo. Leo's eyes scanned the kennels, passing over the loud barkers and the big jumpers. Then his gaze landed on Buster, huddled in the corner. Leo walked over, knelt down, and whispered, "Hi there!" Buster, hesitant at first, crept forward and licked the boy's outstretched finger. In that single moment, a bond was forged that day. Buster wasn't just adopted. He found his person. Life with Leo was a whirlwind of discovery. The car ride home was a dizzying blur of colors and sounds. Their house was a palace of wonder. There was a soft rug that was perfect for naps, a squeaky toy ship like a squirrel that became his arch-nemesis, and the backyard, it was a universe of smells, from the sweet scent of roses to the earthy aroma of digging spots. Buster and Leo were inseparable. They were partners in crime. They built magnificent pillow forts in the living room, explored the jungle of the local park, and shared secret snacks under the dinner table. Buster learned the magic words, walk, treat, and good boy. He learned that the jingle of car keys meant an adventure was about to begin. He was there when Leo learned to ride a bike, running alongside him, barking encouragement. He was the furry shoulder Leo cried on after a scraped knee or a tough day at school. As the years passed, Buster grew from a clumsy puppy into a handsome, dignified dog. His coat, once a simple brown, was now flecked with distinguished gray hairs around his muzzle. His energetic sprints in the park slowly turned into leisurely strolls. Leo grew up, too. The little boy who threw tennis balls became a teenager busy with school, friends, and new hobbies. Their time together changed. The long afternoons of endless play were replaced by quiet evenings. Buster would lie at Leo's feet while he studied, his gentle snores a comforting rhythm in the quiet room. He was no longer the center of Leo's universe, but he remained its steadfast, loyal moon, always there, quietly watching over him. He was there for Leo's first date, waiting patiently by the door until he came home. And he was there for his high school graduation, a proud, silent observer in the family photos. The day Leo packed his bags for college was the hardest. Buster didn't understand their suitcases or the tearful goodbyes. He just knew his boy was leaving.
He sat by the front door for days, his ears perked at every passing car, hoping it was Leo returning. The house felt empty, too quiet.
But Buster's loyalty never. He became the guardian of the house, a comforting presence for Leo's parents. The visits home were jubilant explosions of joy. The moment Buster heard Leo's voice, the old puppy inside him would burst forth.
He'd bound to the door, his tail a blur, showering his best friend with licks and happy whimpers, as if no time had passed at all.
Those weekends were filled with familiar walks, belly rubs, and shared moments of quiet companionship. As Buster entered his golden years, his steps became slower, his naps longer. His world grew small again, shrinking to the comfort of his favorite bed and the warmth of the sunshine pouring through the window. His hearing faded, and his sight grew cloudy, but his heart remained full of love. He could always sense when his family was near.
One peaceful afternoon, with the sun on his fur and his family gathered around him, Buster took his final, Hentley breath.
He wasn't in a cold alley anymore. He was home, surrounded by the people he loved, the people who had given him a life full of joy, adventure, and unwavering affection. He had been a good boy. Buster's story is the story of millions of shelter dogs waiting for a chance. It's a story about the incredible bond between humans and animals, a testament to the unconditional love a dog brings into our lives. They ask for so little but give us everything. This journey from a lost puppy to a cherished family member reminds us that every life is precious and that the greatest adventures are often found in the simple, quiet moments we share with those we love. Thank you so much for joining me to hear Buster's story. If you've ever been touched by the love of a pet, please share your memories in the comments below. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more heartfelt stories. We'll see you in the next one.